Hi everybody, quick update. It's been a couple of weeks I think since I last did one. Usual problems, no privacy, but everyone's gone out, so I've got about 20 minutes probably maximum to myself. Anyway, this is what I've been doing. These are the Warlord US Airborne from the Metal Paratroopers box set. Yeah, quite happy with them in the end. I think I found them probably not as easy to do as I've been finding camo patterns. I sort of really feel like I've got a hang of doing those. And going back to a more plain uniform seemed a bit hit and miss to begin with. But I think it came out alright in the end. Yeah, quite a nice set. I think I've got 3 boxes of these, so I'll be doing them again in the near future, but I thought I'd just get one squad done, see what I make of them, and then I'll probably have a look at the plastic set as well. Well, I've got them, I've made a couple up, but they're in a different uniform, and I believe different colour scheme. This is more the khaki-ish sort of scheme uniform they used to have, whereas I think the plastic set is a later uniform where it was more bit more like the standard colour of the standard US Army, so it's sort of greenish. I think that's correct saying that. I'll look into it, but I'm pretty sure that it's more of a greenish uniform. But I quite like this one anyway. But yeah, nice set. All seems to come out fairly okay, I think. I have actually got some transfers which I'm going to put on these, so they're not, well, I'm going to test it on one of them, because I mean, I've used decals on vehicles, but I've never used, you know, tiny little insignia transfers before, so I'm not sure how that's going to go. I mean, transfers are fragile at the best of times, you know, little things like that. But I want to try it because I think it'll really set them off, and if it works okay on these, I'm going to have to revisit all my Germans and give them some insignias. But yeah, I thought it was quite a nice set. That's the blokes on foot, that's 8 of them, and then there's a machine gun team. That one. That's quite a good one. That's a 30 cal, I think, the Americans used. I believe that machine gun was, I think it's still being used. I think. I know it was. I've read that it was used up, you know, long after the war. So it was obviously an effective one. So that's them. I think next might be some Waffen SS, because I fancy doing the oak leaf sort of camo pattern, the autumn colours. World War II wise, it'd be them or maybe some British Commandos. I've got a couple of box sets of those, so it might be those next. And as a diversion, or just for a change of pace, I've started these Footsore Irish, you know, Dark Age obviously. Well, these 8 are Footsore, and this is Gripping Beast mounted Warlord. Obviously these are in progress, they're not finished yet. They're the first Footsore miniatures I've painted. They're nice. I can see why everybody rates them. I've got plenty of them, Footsore stuff, I just never actually got around to painting any yet. But yeah, that's those so far. Yeah, nice figures, nice sculpting. Yeah, I've got a lot of Footsore. I've got all their Irish. Just recently bought the new mounted ones they brought out, the Cavalry. That's my dog slurping water in the background, if you can hear me over her. Yeah, I've got all the Irish. I've got Pitts. I've got the Arthurian, Romano, British. I've got the Arab set that they did. Yeah, I've got a lot of Footsore stuff, but this is the first one I've actually got around to painting. But yeah, I used to paint eyes and stuff. I mean, I haven't been bothering with the World War II stuff because they're all wearing helmets and it's all like, you know, their eyes are always in shadow anyway. I've got out of the habit of painting eyes. I don't know if I can be bothered to do them, but I might. I haven't done it on these. I might do it on some of them, see how they come out. But I'm starting to get of the opinion that not really necessary. You know, 28mm scale. I mean, you can get sort of bug-eyed effect if you're not careful. So I don't know. I might do a couple and see how they come out, but I actually need some new brushes, to be honest. I haven't got anything fine enough to do that. Do the eyes really, but yeah. Yeah, I like the Grip and Beast one as well. He's a nice mounted figure. I thought we'd do a piebald horse. Something a bit different. But yeah, like those. The shields at the moment I've painted them, but I'm thinking I will quite possibly put transfers on them. I'll get some of the little big man ones. I mean, I've got some Irish ones for bucklers, but these are sort of slightly bigger. These are bigger shields. So I might order some little big man ones and put them on. I'm debating at the minute. I don't know if these designs are painted on will do or not. I don't know. They're all right. They're nothing spectacular, but the little big man stuff would set them off nicely. So if I can get some to fit, I mean, I looked on the page and they don't actually. They've got a section for each manufacturer. Footsore ones, there's no mention of Irish in there, so I might have to get some from. They do Irish shield designs for Grip and Beast shields. I might get a set of those and see if they fit these. I mean, I've actually got a hole punch which I've been using on transfers, and it's, you know, I've got different size punches, so I can always punch a hole out if these shield bosses are too big. So I should be able to punch a hole to fit around them. It just depends whether they fit the actual diameter of the shield. I don't know. They're only a few quid, so I might get a set and see what happens. Worst comes to worst, I can just pull these shields off and stick some Grip and Beast ones on, because I've got plenty of those as well. So yeah, that's that. Not sure. Actually, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do now. I don't know if I'm going to press on now with Dark Ages, go back to that, or carry on with World War II. I kind of like both. But I did comment on someone's video a few days ago. I think it was Mr. Super Chippy. He was doing some Napoleonics front rank. I was looking at those thinking it's about time I did a bit of colour, because obviously Dark Age, all drab colours. World War II, it's all, you know, browns, greens, greys, camo colours. Doing something a bit more colourful, I think. And I've developed a real big interest in American War of Independence. So I'm thinking that might be my next thing. I'm just debating what to buy. I like the look of the Perry Plastics sets, box sets, but they only do 2 at the moment. They just do like a Continental box and a British line box, but they look good. Also looked at the ones that Warlord do, which are War Games Factory. I can't make my mind up about those. So I don't know. I do like Old Glory. I know they do a good range, so, and obviously it's metal as well, so it's and a good price. So that's overcomes the endless plastic assemblies. But yeah, I'm thinking at the moment get a couple of box sets of Perry British Line and Perry Continental Line, and supplement those with Old Glories. Probably get the Warlord War Games Factory Indians, Woodland Indians, because they look quite good. I actually do have a box of their Colonial Militia. I'll have to dig those out and put them together, see how they come out. Yeah, that's a good idea actually, because that'll sort of help me decide what I think of the War Games Factory range. Yes, I'll do that, I think. But yeah, I'm quite keen on AWI at the minute. So, yeah, say at the minute I'm erring towards getting the Perry plastic box sets just to start me off. And then obviously I'll supplement them with some of the Perry metals as well. And like I say, Old Glory, they got a good range, quite extensive looking range. So anyway, that's something I'll have to ponder. Cash is also a factor. Yeah, but that's it for now. Thanks everybody subscribing and watching and commenting. Hope you're all having a good hobby times. Take care everybody. Speak to you soon.